And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Brevard Sports Network and our continuing coverage of youth and high school sports. Pop Warner continues here on the Brevard Sports Network. 11U between the Port Orange Hawks and the Suntree Viera Hawks. Caleb Brown and Chase Alexander with me. Chase, how you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing good. Happy to be here again on a great Saturday afternoon watching some youth football.
I formation, and Port Orange will have the ball to start. Get to the quarterback's number. And there's the running back, number 21, on the carry. Do not have a 21 on the roster. Or we just haven't found it yet. They gave us a roster, and the numbers are all jumbled.
Paul Samitsky.
Paul Samitsky on the carry. And as soon as you get a number on that quarterback, let me know.
Yep.
Self and Chase Alexander are going to be bringing you the rest of the action today. I've been here since 6U, and we'll stay through 14 completion. Quarterback hands off, and that's going to be number 18 on the carry.
Number 5 is the quarterback.
All right.
Cameron Neves.
Cameron Neves is the quarterback.
Nickname Blade.
Blade?
Blade.
Blaze?
Blade. B-L-A-E-D.
Like a knife.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Blade.
All right, and we'll get you numbers as we can try to find them. Like I said, Port Orange gave us a roster. Numbers were just jumbled all over the place.
So it's going to take time to sort through the numbers and see players' names and everything.
All right. So Neves, wow. That was convenient, and so was it convenient for that Hawks defense that was Noah Martin, who had that amazing pick six to end the game last week, the 11U game. Noah Martin.
Yep.
And
yeah, great job by getting back there. And, lucky for the Port Orange Hawks that, snap went awry, but there was a guy back there just to catch it.
Look, sometimes I formation works like that for you. It's not intended to, but it does.
Well, it's kind of like a wing formation, but they're lined up in the shotgun. Kind of like the Baltimore Ravens offense, if you ever watched the Ravens.
Listen, you know me. And that ball is fumbled and snapped, and that was number 99, Zachary Gay.
Yep, snap just went through the quarterback's hands on that one. Good job by the Viera Hawks to go on there and bounce on that ball. Viera starts with great field position here.
They do. It's a great turnover on downs and
on their own or on the opponent's 20-yard line here. Already starting in the red zone.
In the Stacy Ann Zeller red zone. Stacy Ann Zeller, the best realtor. Information is at the bottom of your screen. There's a snap, and he gives off to number two, trying to bounce outside. That's Lincoln Keith. And Keith picks up a couple of yards.
Yep, number 55, Isaiah Hicks on the tackle there. Good job once he put his hands on him, he went straight to the ground. Thought it looked like he might bounce that one, but good job for him to wrap up and take him down.
Ryan Ramos, the quarterback. Ramos takes it himself. Ramos ends up running right into a defender. But we'll see where they spot it. It's going to be close to a first down.
Yep, Hicks with another tackle on that one.
3rd and about 2 for the Suntree Viera Hawks.
Going heavy set to the left.
And there's the toss to Keith. And Keith will pick up a Suntree Viera Hawk first down. And it's going to be 1st and goal inside the Stacy Ann Zeller red zone.
I thought he had the outside on that one, but he picked up the first down no matter what by cutting inside. The outside looked open there, but.
And Ramos is going to take it himself. Ramos is going to be down at about the 2 or 3 yard line. And this 11U Hawks team is just they're talented.
Yeah, they're strong. They're looking for contact. When they hit that gap,
yes,
they're going in that gap strong and putting their shoulder down and fighting for extra yards every time.
In the gun, Ramos, Keith, sidecar left. Ramos fires, slant, caught, touchdown, Suntree Viera.
Number 13.
Number 13 on who else but Malachi Teeter.
Said his name a lot last week.
I mean, look, he's got a brother that plays at Cocoa. He's got younger brothers that play in the program. The Teeter name is one that's going to be known throughout Brevard County for a long, long time.
Yes.
Because all the Teeters are good. There's the snap, the hold. Kick is up. And it is good. So with 5:23 left to play here in quarter number 1, your score on the total spine and orthopedics red scoreboard is Suntree Viera 8, Port Orange 0.
Yeah, that's a big 2-point conversion there. As we saw last game, it can come back and cost you a game by 2 points. If they made that 2-point conversion, they're going into overtime. Could have been a totally different outcome.
Oh, yeah. Listen, that 10U game we got finished watching a bit ago. That kick is important. If they make one of those 2 kicks, they scored twice. If they make one of those 2 kicks, we were possibly still broadcasting. That game was going into overtime because they scored with 17 seconds left.
Yep. Let's see what Port Orange has here to bounce back. After a little rough offensive drives, just a little snaps went through the quarterback's hands.
That seems, though, to have been the theme for Port Orange as a program today. Just snaps haven't been the crispest, and it's caused for some issues.
So now they're switching to under center. Looks like they have a new quarterback in.
Quarterback's going to roll out, and nope, that's going to be an incomplete pass.
Yep. Samuel Atwell is number 1, the quarterback for Port Orange. Good knockdown there by 99 on the defense.
99, that would be Zachary Gay.
Doing his best JJ SWAT impersonation. That was a good little thing he had going there.
You said Atwell?
Yes. Samuel Atwell.
Samuel Atwell in at quarterback for the Hawks. Under center, man in motion. Oh, check that, he's in the gun. Atwell steps up, and he's going to call his own number and runs right into the linebacker who was sitting there spying on him. Number 72, A.J. Sevy.
Yeah, it looked like he could have thrown the ball there a little downfield, but just maybe not confident enough, that's okay. Picked up a couple more yards. I like that he lowered his shoulder, though. He wasn't afraid. And, he's kind of a little guy compared to the guy he just went up against, but he wasn't afraid to lower his shoulder and get a couple yards.
And Atwell now at empty formation. He's going to call his own number, and he will be wrapped up. I believe that was number 12. Liam Mick coming in, and we said Liam Mick's name a lot last week against Satellite.
Yep, the new quarterback on that one was Liam Shank.
Okay, so they're rotating quarterbacks. Great.
He looked like it was a design quarterback run, so maybe he was just in there to get a couple yards, not have to deal with the handoff or anything.
That's also been a theme of in 8 and 10U. They had like 2 or 3 different quarterbacks that they would like literally rotate in, and it was hard trying to keep up with who was that quarterback.
Atwell back at quarterback for this snap. 4th and about 8.
Sends number 21 in motion, stepping up, fires, and it's going to be nearly intercepted. That was number 42, who nearly had himself. That was Ryan Marsh. Nearly had himself an interception.
Now, you could argue that was the best play for the Viera Suntree Hawks on that one because it was 4th down, so now they get – if he picked it off and got tackled in that position, they have worse field position.
You're right. You know what? Smart to pick that one up. I didn't recognize that right at the beginning.
Yeah, good football IQ by him. It looked like he tried to knock it down. He didn't try to catch it, so good by him.
Absolutely. Hey, don't lose field position on that type of play. I like it. And Ramos sends a man in motion. Ramos slings it out to the man he put in motion. There's a stiff arm, trying to drag his defender and finally getting cleaned up. That was number 22 on the catch. That was Riley Ramsey.
Yep, Szymanski and I believe I want to say 52 Grayson Gaynor, but it might have been 32. Either way, good tackle by Szymanski to wrap him up by the legs, and Port Orange will come clean him up.
Run left! Run left!
We're in the gun left, and there's the handoff to number 15, who will get dropped in the backfield. Actually, number 19, that's Jayani Williams.
Number 73, Jason Dokes with the nice wrap-up. Big Nasty is his nickname.
Yeah, we were talking with some fans, and they said the kids themselves gave him that name, Big Nasty, because and we just saw why. I mean, he's not someone you want to run into on a football field or a dark alley.
Not at all.
And fumbled snap. Ramos has got to turn something out of nothing, and he will not. Number 77.
Ryan Jowdy. Ryan Jowdy with the tackle on that one.
And it'll bring up a long 4th down, and 11U, we've known them to go for it. They're a highly aggressive team.
Definitely have the players to get a good 4th down conversion here.
Ramos drops back, steps, fires. He's got a man wide open. Great job by the safety reading that one. I believe that was number 11.
I think it was either Gavin Kuznowski, number 11, or Jamison Lavelle, number 12, JJ.
Number 11 came over from that safety position and provided that over-the-top knockdown. And excellent job. Sat there, read the quarterback's eyes, and he came over and just making sure that it wasn't going to be caught.
And again, another good play to knock it down on a 4th and long.
Absolutely.
Better field position just to knock it down.
Absolutely. And that's what you call it. You love that over-the-top safety help, and he played it exactly. And there's a direct snap there to number 81. Number 81 down the sideline. There's a flag on the play. This one's probably going to get taken back.
Yeah, good carry there by Liam Schenk.
That's right. Schenk is 81, you said.
But I would imagine it'd be a holding penalty.
Yeah.
Trying to hit the outside.
As soon as he turned the corner, that flag came out. 9 times out of 10, that is illegal illegal formation on the defense. Okay.
Maybe.
Illegal substitution, a.k.a.
Too many men on the field.
Right, there we
go. Okay.
I was like, wait a minute.
That was a little late flag for that. I mean, but hey.
Agreed. But, hey, that's a first down for Port Orange. And just burying it straight up the middle.
Oh, looks like they lost the ball. It's the Viera Hawks football here.
And the Viera Hawks come up with a big turnover.
What a turn of events there. Port Orange was driving down the field, took advantage of a quick penalty, but just like that, It's all Viera.
38 seconds left to go here in quarter number 1. As you see the score up there on your total spine and orthopedics scoreboard, 8-0. They are on top. Ramos under center. Ramos gives to the big back. Tries to, wow. He tried to spin out of that tackle, and that defender grabbed him and just threw him to the ground.
Spencer Schnetzel, 34.
Spencer Schnitzel. Wait, Schnitzel?
Schnitzel. Good tackle by number 34, Spencer, on that play.
Yep. All right, now they're going, I thought they were going empty. They're going 2-by-2, and timeout called, I believe, by, nope, that's going to be the end of the first quarter with your score on the total spine and orthopedic scoreboard. 8-0, Suntree Viera on top and with the ball. We'll be back with second quarter action in just a moment. One. And welcome back, folks, to the Brevard Sports Network. And see, when a team's taking a while to get back on the field, if I'm the offense, I'm saying, hey, guys, let's go see if we can get the snap off, because you don't got to wait on the defense. Ramos steps up, fires, and it's going to be caught. Ball's out, but he falls right back on it.
Yeah, great toss there. Good route ran by, I believe that was number 12.
Number 12. If it is number 12, it's Liam Mick. And that's enough for a Suntree Viera Hawk. First down, Liam Mick making plays. No, this is 11U. And there's another toss. And that's number 22, Riley Ramsey, making plays.
I like it. They're throwing the ball a lot, which is not a normal occurrence at this level of youth football, but they're throwing the ball pretty constantly and getting good yardage out of it. And well-drawn plays by the coaches just to get those guys in open space, get your best players in open space, and let them do the work.
Oh, I'm sorry. First and 10. Ramos. He's going to give it off, and that's going to be an end around. Great block there by the receiver. Makes a couple men miss. And falls to the ground, does number 13. That's Malachi Teeter. Fixed it with the iPad. 11U. There's Ramos in with Gianni Williams in the backfield with him. And that's going to be an offsides. That'll be a free 5 yards.
Yeah, you can't have those down so close to the goal line in the red zone with the offense that's moving like the way they are, their ability to pass and run the ball.
You know, it's one of those you try to get the advantage there, and you know, look, if you time the snap correctly and you get the sack, you're a genius. But if that happens, Ramos hands off to Williams, and Williams will get swallowed up in the backfield by number, it's either 53 or 63.
63. Evan Weinbrenner.
All right. Evan.
He had the false start on the previous play, but made up for it on that one, wrapping up behind the line of scrimmage.
Yep, and it's now 2nd and 12. Ramos now under center in the I formation. Gives it to number 13, that's Teeter. And Teeter will pick up a couple of yards. Might have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a couple yards past it.
Yeah, not much room to work there. But way to stay strong by this Port Orange defensive line to be stout against this offensive line for the Viera Hawks.
I would say this Hawks offensive line has got some good size to it.
As well as the Port Orange defensive line. They have great size.
That's number 2. That's Keith in the backfield. Now switching to the right side. Ramos steps, fires to the end zone. Just short of the end zone. Makes a man miss. Fighting down inside the 2-yard line.
Another quick slant route there to Teeter.
And
made a couple guys miss and tried to get in the end zone, but good fight by him to get the first down.
Absolutely. And he is inside the total spine and orthopedics red zone. On the Stacey Ann Zeller scoreboard. 8-0, Suntree Viera on top, but they are knocking on the door. Ramos looks, and Ramos is going to call his own number, and he'll be wrapped up. As he gets a couple of yards, he's going to be down about the 2 or the 1.5 yard line.
You have a good tackle there by Tanner Tatum. Showtime is his nickname. That's what we were provided by Port Orange. Good tackle there. Stop a touchdown.
Suntree Viera is 3-0 today as a program.
Now, if I'm Viera, I'm sending Teeter all the way to the left side of the field, and I'm running a quick slant route because they're running man defense so close to the goal line.
And you know what? That's actually a nice matchup outside.
Now, there's a bit of safety help there, so they're probably ready for the slant.
Ramos is actually going to hand it right off. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Suntree Viera.
It's just as effective.
And that was Lincoln Keith.
Just as effective, right? To run it right up the gut. No need to make it complicated.
Listen, if there's any lesson that should be learned from what the Seahawks did, it's when you have a guy that they can't stop, you just feed it to him.
Yep.
Kick is good, and it's 16-0 with 5:24 left to go here in quarter number 2.
Now, how about that? The quarterback being the kicker, nailing two-point conversions.
Hey, again, if you have locally, if you can have a kicker, you have an advantage. Once you start making it into the deep into the playoffs and you start talking regionals and regional finals, you need a kicker because regionally, a lot of other places have found kickers and it proves to be an advantage when you have one. As Alan providing us with a college football scoreboard. Go ahead and read that off, Chase.
Yep. So we got Oklahoma winning 52-0. Not sure who that's against. Tennessee up 28. And then we got University of Virginia 3, Colorado 24, TCU 21. So Colorado showing TCU that, TCU went to the national championship last year, but Colorado showing that they have the skill and they have the coach to compete at the level that they are right now.
And just saying, it's looking really good for Coach Prime's coaching debut.
Yeah, TCU's no joke. That's a big game for Colorado last year, only winning one game last year.
Yep.
And for them to be beating the national championship runner-ups last year, big turnaround.
So here we go. Is that number 21 at quarterback?
Yes. 80.
Steps up, fires. It's caught, and he's got some room to run. And finally brought down number 31 on the reception.
Yeah, that was Tanner Tatum's showtime, but also number 81. Liam Shank.
But there is a flag on the play.
Man, that hurts. You know, they put Shank in there just on the quarterback runs, and he faked the run there, and he had a receiver wide open on the left side.
It was an illegal procedure. Usually that means too many men moving at the snap of the ball.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Port Orange.
So Port Orange shows big play potential.
Yeah, they definitely have it in them to make the big plays and
but just the last couple of big plays they've made, penalties have brought the play back.
Shank back at quarterback.
Shank in the gun. Shank's going to take it himself, and he will be tripped up by number 12, and who else but Liam Mick.
Number 12 and 44 on that tackle.
And 44 was also involved. Why, who else but Jay Joss? Coming up 4:17 left to go here in the half.
Shank back at quarterback, see if they run that same play they ran to get that big play.
Shank trying to find somebody downfield, takes it himself, and he'll be shoved out of bounds, but not before getting to about the 40 or the 36, 37 yard line in plus territory.
Great run there. It was a design pass, but he made something happen out of the pocket. He pointed his receivers where to block to. He said, block there, I'll take the rest.
I mean, look, that's what you want as a quarterback. Lead. You do that. Okay. Boom. I just did fantastic. Fantastic by Shank. Shank now with two backs in the backfield. And Shank fakes the handoff. Look, he thought about throwing it. And he will be dropped in the backfield by number 12, Liam Mick.
Yeah, great pursuit there by Mick. And, you know, another drawn-up pass play looked like try to play action, but running back went to the opposite side of where he was handing off. But, again, that Hawks defense was ready for it. It was the same play they ran last time. They just contained the quarterback better. It's a big score here with just under 3 minutes to go before halftime. Port Orange looking to get on the board.
Two backs in the backfield, one wing. And he's going to swing it out to number 21, Showtime as they call him. And Liam Mick hanging on to Showtime's jersey.
Just got back to the line of scrimmage. 21, Sinitsky.
Oh. Well then, Snitsky.
Yes.
Snitsky with a nice gain and close to the original line of scrimmage here. And they're taking a water break with 2:28 left to go here in the first half. So, quite a night in high school football last night.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. say the less. I was at Heritage versus Palm Bay, and I think we all expected a little bit better game, but Heritage is just that dominant.
Yes, they are.
They are a very dominant team, both sides of the football, especially when they're both hitting on all cylinders.
And Snitsky barrels ahead for a couple of yards, wrapped up. The first one on the carry there was number 99, Zachary Gay. First one who got around his ankle and allowed the rest of his defense to collapse on him.
Big fourth down here, 4th and 8, 2 minutes to go in the first half. Port Orange looking to get on the board, make up a little bit of a gap, 16-0 gap.
And there's a snappy. He looked like he was trying to essentially fake the run, but I think he got too much into it, tried to spin off that front foot, and good things don't happen when that happens like that.
He had his eye on a gap in it, and it closed pretty quick, so he tried to make something out of nothing, and it really wasn't there.
So turnover on downs, and we'll see that Suntree Viera Hawk offense with 1:40 left to go in the first half.
Now this will be huge for Viera if they can get a score, because I believe they start with the ball in the second half.
You're right.
So if they can get a score here with about a minute 40 to go, then they can start off the second half with a 3-touchdown lead with the ball.
Oh, let's see what they do. Ramos in the gun. Ramos with the toss to Keith. Keith makes a man miss, but chopped down in the backfield by number 55.
Isaiah Hicks, he's made a couple good tackles today.
Hicks coming in, just flying right in and said, "You may have escaped my teammate, but you're not escaping me." And timeout called. They're stopping. Timeout. The officials are having timeout Port Orange. They call timeout with 1:01.
Port Orange is trying to get a quick stop and get the ball back and score before halftime. I mean, a minute left, it's going to be tough, but it's not impossible.
No, it's not. Again, I'd like to take this time to thank another one of our sponsors, Total Spine and Orthopedics. You don't have to live with pain. If you suffer from neck, back, arm, leg, hip, knee, or joint pain, Total Spine and Orthopedic board-certified doctors and minimally invasive treatments are here to help you get back to doing the things you enjoy doing most in life without the painful distractions. Give them a call today to book your free MRI review at 321-499-4646 or visit them online at www.totalspineortho.com. And Ramos tried a really quick slant. Unfortunately, it was incomplete if you're a Suntree Viera Hawk fan.
Surprised to see them throwing the ball there. It stops the clock for Port Orange, saves them another timeout.
I believe it was number 14, Ashton Cross, he was trying to hit across the field. 57 seconds left to go here in the first half. There's a low snap, and it's a direct snap to a running back. That was number 13, Malachi Teeter.
Yep, Alfred Dokes with a good job to get in the way between Ramos and the runner. You know, he caused a lot of trouble, and then Number 77 came in on that play and cleaned it up.
And 33 seconds left. Port Orange takes another timeout with 33 seconds left to go here in the half. I'd like to give another shout out to our other sponsor of the day, Stacy Ann Zeller, Space Coast Realtor with the Brevard team at Compass. Buying, selling, renting, and relocating. Call today at 321-785-7653 or email Stacy Ann at sold@stacyannzeller.com. To see what Stacy Ann has for sale, check out her Facebook at Stacy Ann Zeller Realtor. So here we are, fourth down, fourth and about 5. Ramos with a nice little pass, and it's going to be enough for a Suntree Viera Hawk first down and then some. That was number 22 on the catch. That's Riley Ramsey.
Yeah, the Hawks not afraid to take a chance there. It's been there all day, the little slant route, quick little throw across the middle. But that also puts them in much better field position to score with about 30 seconds left to go in the first half.
And 27 seconds, Suntree Viera now takes a timeout. 27 seconds left to go here in the half. Probably calling, 2 plays here, you think?
They're definitely going to the slant route, and I would go to Teeter. Teeter can take it for a touchdown. Not saying anybody else on that team can't,
but he's that guy where you look at it and say, if it fails, you still want it at least being going to Teeter.
I think I'd roll my quarterback out to the side of Teeter and do like a fake slant and then run it out. So that way, the safety's inside for the help on the slant, and that way that outside's well open for Teeter to run. And also helps them get out of bounds if they run the out route.
Come out and just cover one look. There's one deep safety back there. Oh, my gosh. I've never seen someone hold balance like that. And that's a carry by Lincoln. Do you see that D end? He kind of like hopping on one foot, trying not to get called offsides.
Good job by him to stay balanced. I'm surprised they ran on that one. 10 seconds. They're probably just going to run out the clock with not taking a timeout.
And gives it to Keith. And little misdirection. Great block by the receiver there. And that was number 13, Malachi Teeter.
Amazing block on that play.
I mean, that's a good job. The defender was about to disengage, and what did he do? He refit pancake. That's what they tell us to do. Does it happen all the time? No.
It's hard.
It is. It's
very hard.
But there is an injured Port Orange player down. But that will be the final play of the first half. If the cheerleaders come out and actually do their performance, we will show it. The last couple games, they've literally come out to midfield, took a picture with each other, and then come off. So if they do their performance, we will show that. If not, see you in the second half in about 10 minutes. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Brevard Sports Network and our day of Pop Warner. Currently, as you see up there on your Stacy Ann Zeller scoreboard, 16-0 Suntree Viera on top. And Suntree Viera will get the ball to start the second half. So it'll be interesting to see how their offense comes out. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments Port Orange has made. Port Orange has been playing great defense. There's been a couple big plays from Suntree Viera that have scored. But, I mean, for the most part, they've kept Suntree Viera under control.
Yeah, I mean, Port Orange really needs to just come out here and start putting together some offensive drives. Their defense have really been there. I mean, the slants have been a weakness for them.
And there's Ramos. He's going to take a shot and nearly intercepted. Nearly intercepted for Port Orange. He was looking to hit Liam Mick, who he was trying to hit on the outside, but the wind, I think, caught it. The wind is blowing, like, out from us. So I think the wind caught a little bit of that one. And
yeah, it looks like Showtime, number 31, Tanner Tatum, had a chance at that ball.
Getting out of the gun. Snap is on the ground. Swing pass. That one goes out to Liam Mick. And Liam Mick will be shut down, maybe losing a yard.
Ferocious tackle there by number 55, Isaiah Hicks. Just flying around the field today. Great job to just fly in there and take him down immediately.
Hicks always just seems to find a way to the football. No matter where it is, Hicks is there.
Not only finding his way to the football, but making the tackle. That getting to the football is one thing, but making the tackle instantly is the most important part.
Ramos is going to hand off and spins off of two tackles before being brought down by number 1. That was Lincoln Keith on the carry.
Yep, Liam Shank looked like he came in on the tackle. Try to slip out of those tackles, but good job by the Port Orange defense to keep them under wraps.
It's going to be fourth and about 6, maybe 7. Ramos directing traffic. Ramos fires. He's got a man who's got a first down yards and then some more. Number 18, Robert Gutierrez. And that'll be a Suntree Viera Hawk first down.
Yeah, good job by him to just go up there and snag the ball out of the air. You know, and that's been the Hawks game, or the Viera Hawks game plan so far. Drop back, throw it, and on a fourth down, they've been throwing it to their tallest receiver to get it out of reach from anybody. Make sure he secures the ball, but he also has the ability for run after catch to get a couple more yards after the conversion.
And here we go now. Their drive continues. 1st and 10 from the opposing 46-yard line. Ramos swings it out to Teeter. Teeter makes a man miss. Teeter tries to stiff arm Showtime there, but not it. Showtime just wouldn't let go.
Good tackle there. Also, good job by Teeter to make a man miss. I thought he was done.
Look,
behind the line of scrimmage.
On a play like that, you're hoping, that's the hope, is if someone's there that he can make that first guy miss. And they'll get it at the 44. Ramos calls for the snap. Drops back. He's taking a shot, and it's incomplete. That one fell short.
It looks like his arm kind of got hit on that play by the defender rushing. Good job by the whole D-line of Port Orange there to get in the backfield and cause pressure. They've been doing that all day long.
Ashton Cross was the intended receiver on the play.
Fortunate there for the Viera Hawks not to get intercepted and lose possession of the ball. Timeout by Viera.
Coach Ramsey ain't too happy with that. Just kind of, hey guys, what are you seeing out there?
Yep, and Ramos has played a great game of quarterback. Not only passing the ball, but also kicking the ball as well.
Yeah. I'll say, though, with Ramos, and I guess it, I might be saying something that happens all too frequently, especially at the 11U level, is he picks one target and he's going to that target no matter what.
Yeah.
And, yes, it's 11U, but you kind of want to start getting in that mind frame of being able to, okay, one, at least go to a second read. Now, again, I understand it's 11U and that, they progress. But if you want to set yourself apart as a young quarterback, you got to learn to do that early.
Yep, and I'm sure the coach is telling him the same thing, but also telling him if that first read isn't there, don't make a mistake.
Correct.
Don't make a mistake and try to make a throw that is not going to work.
All right, so here we are, Ramos in the empty set. Like someone's got to get on the line for Viera. Lincoln Keith, and the ball's fumbled and recovered by Port Orange.
Number 73, Jason Dokes, big nasty with the play. He got in there and disrupted that whole misdirection jet sweep. He was all over it.
He was. And Port Orange, now can Port Orange capitalize off of this? You can get turnovers all day long, but if you can't cash them in, what do they do for you?
Yep, and both teams have actually had great field position all day long. Again, they start on their opponent's side of the 50.
We're going to call it about the 47, 48 yard line.
Yeah, this is a very crucial drive for Port Orange.
Absolutely. 7:09.
Even if they were just to pick up a couple first downs and not end up with the score, that would be huge for Port Orange here.
Just for their confidence alone. And I didn't even see where the ball went there.
Yep, looks like number 18 had the carry, but wrapped up quickly by number 32.
Number 32 on the wrap-up, that's Carter Martinez.
Yep. Makaido Smith. Excuse me if I mispronounced that.
It'll bring up 2nd and 12 for Port Orange.
Cameron Neves at quarterback.
Neves hands it off to the deep back. Deep back runs into his offensive linemen who are stood up, and that Viera D-line, they're trying to strip that ball out.
Yeah, that defensive line. And also, let's give credit to the linebackers of Viera Suntree Hawks. They're really doing a good job of collapsing the gaps and gang tackling those runners for Port Orange.
Number 75, Riley Henning, was in on that tackle. Got away with one there. Both teams did. And there spins out of one tackle.
Shank tried to, again, try to make something out of nothing.
That was number 24 who came in on the tackle. That's Tyson Berry.
But also good play by Shank to make it a 4th and manageable now instead of a 4th and long.
Look, that could have been dangerous for both squads. They both got away with penalties. The receiver went a hair too early, and also Suntree Viera crossed that line of scrimmage a bit early too.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why the refs didn't throw the flag.
Well, I mean, I guess, all right, fair enough.
Maybe not the right play, but maybe the reasoning behind it.
Agreed. And Shank again. Shank slips out of one tackle, but finished off by number 32, Carter Martinez.
Yeah, it's a hounding Viera Century Hawks defense.
That's the thing. Like, once you get one locked on you, you know the rest is not far behind. So, you saw he was trying to slip out of that tackle. But by the time he gets out of that tackle, he's already got 3 defenders ready to close in and finish him.
That's a credit to the coaching to never give up. If you see somebody even just wrapped up, go on and finish that. Make sure they're
Swarm
down
football
until you hear the whistle.
Heritage's Twitter page, they call it Swarm Gang because above anything with Coach Ainsley, I don't care if he's a head coach or now the defensive coordinator, Heritage's defense will swarm to the football.
Yes. And
you saw that last night. That ball goes that way. All 11 are now booking it.
Especially with that Palm Bay offense, the Dan Burke offense. All those guys are on one spot, but whoever had the ball, all 11 guys were to the ball each play.
And look, that's a sign of a good defense. That's that's how it's got to be done. Stacy Ann Zeller, relocating, renting, or buying. The best realtor, give her a call at 321-785-7653. Information is at the bottom of your screen. There's the handoff. And wow, getting thrown to the ground.
Yeah, number 34, Spencer Schnettler. Great tackle there.
I didn't even see who the ball carrier was. All I just saw was this body come in.
I believe it was number 19 had the ball.
If it was number 19, that's Yanai Williams.
Yeah, but no chance for him there. Spencer broke through the line and loss of 5 here. Oh, looks like they're moving the ball up a little bit more. So now 2nd and 13.
And Ramos is going to call his own number. Following his blocks, and he picks up a nice gain. He'll be, I think, just short depending on where they spot this ball.
Yep, Alfred Dokes with the first down saving tackle. So now it brings up 3rd down.
I don't know. I don't know that.
4th down.
Yeah, it's 4th.
Oh.
I don't know if I like that spot though. He was slung forward, and they took it back a yard and a half.
It's third and 1.
Oh, okay.
3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 for Suntree Viera. There's a direct snap back to Teeter. Teeter trying to get to the outside, cuts up inside. He's got himself a Suntree Viera first down. And Morris, he's down the sidelines. Malachi Teeter pushed out of bounds at about the 25, 24-yard line.
Explosive play there. That kid is something special there. That whole family, like you were saying earlier. He hit the outside, he followed his blocks, and he did the rest. He used his speed to his advantage.
That was very patient running, too. He didn't try to outrun. How many times his offense – we'll touch on that just in a second. Suntree Viera is already back up and ready to go. Gives it to Teeter again, and Teeter swallowed up. That was, I think, 73 again.
Jackson Dokes, big, nasty. I love that nickname. That's a great nickname for a D lineman.
Right?
It's the best nickname you can get.
And, no, but how many times does offensive linemen do, we look at it after a play, we look at our running backs, and we say, would you let me block for you? Like stop trying to outrun me every play. Let me block for you and then bounce off the block.
Yep.
Ramos fires, and it's going to be caught. Made a man miss. Once again, Malachi Teeter making the first man miss.
Yeah, it looks like He had an easier throw there to number, I believe it was 22, but he chose to throw it to Teeter.
So you were saying Riley Ramsey might have been the better option there.
Yeah, he definitely probably picked up a first down if you threw it to him, but Teeter want to put it in your best player's hands there to make a play. I understand the thought process there of Ramos.
Minute 30 left to go here in the third quarter. Ramos gives the handoff, and he will be swallowed up.
That number 34 was the first one on that play. And that is Spencer Snetler.
There's a down Suntree Viera Hawk on the field. It's number 19, Yanni Williams. He was the ball carrier that play, and I think he took a shot.
Yep, so another update on the college football scoreboard. Michigan leading East Carolina 30-0 in the fourth quarter.
Oh, okay.
Everybody kind of expected that one.
I want to say taking care of business.
TCU up by 4, 35-31 over Colorado. 10 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter.
Ooh.
That's definitely going to be game of the week, I can imagine. That or Florida State versus LSU tomorrow night.
BSN will be live there.
73-0, Oklahoma over Arkansas State.
I mean,
fourth quarter.
really?
Wow. 49-10, Tennessee over Virginia.
Okay.
Iowa, 24-6 over Utah State.
Okay.
And Oregon and Portland State just now kicking off.
Portland State? I didn't know that. I didn't know they had a college football team. All right. Learn something new every day, folks.
I'm excited to watch that game tomorrow night. It's going to be a great game.
I'm excited to see it live.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say I'm jealous, but I am.
Whoa. Lots of movement there. I didn't see who moved first.
Yeah, it was almost the whole defense of Port Orange was ready to jump off the ball on that one. No specific player.
And that's 5 yards. And that'll be enough for a Suntree Viera first down. 55 seconds.
That's unfortunate for Port Orange here. They had a fourth down, 4th and 4, but, jumping off sides.
So they got to get to about the 3 or 4 yard line for a first down. And Lincoln Keith will try to go up the guard. And I'll say this, that Port Orange has got the right attitude.
Yeah, they stay strong.
There's also there's a couple agitators over there, and look, hey, whatever gets you the win. If you can get inside your opponent's head, I say, do it.
Yep. As long as you don't get any penalties.
Right.
It's all good.
Exactly.
Third quarter winding down here. 5 seconds to go. Looks like they're not going to get the snap off. They tried, but little.
Ramos was like, wait. Hey, Mr. Charles Tony. One of the good refs out there. All right, but that will be the conclusion of the third quarter. We'd like to thank Stacy Ann Zeller, Space Coast Realtor with Brevard Team at Compass. Buying, selling, renting, and relocating. Call today at 321-785-7653 or email Stacy Ann at sold@stacyannzeller.com. To see what Stacy Ann has for sale, check out her Facebook at Stacy Ann Zeller Realtor. We'll be back with fourth quarter action here on the Brevard Sports Network. 2, 1. And here comes Suntree Viera, second and about 7. Handoff to Teeter. And Teeter gets maybe a couple yards on the play. It's now 3rd and about 7.
Yeah, I mean, I see what the Suntree Viera Hawks are trying to do to balance out the run game, but the pass game's there.
It is, however, you have to keep that pass game honest and open too.
Yeah, and I get them running the ball, but this is definitely a passing down third and 7.
Gotta trust your guy to make the right read. Ramos in the gun. Keith, sidecar right. And Ramos is going to call his own number. Makes a man miss and finally brought down. But there is a flag on the play, and it's usually holding.
Yep, I believe that was big number 63. Evan Weinbrenner. Great job by him.
And holding on the Hawks. It is declined, and it's 4th down.
Yep. 4th and 12. Bit surprised to see this offense so tight here.
They're kicking a field goal? Hold up.
Wow.
Chase, do math for me.
Let's see. They're at the 20, so it's a 30-yard field goal. 36. 36-yard field goal.
Does he have the power? The snap is good. The hold. And it's
a live
blocked.
ball. Number 72 there on the play, Alfred Dokes. I'm quite surprised they went for that.
Hey, you know what? Give your kid a shot. Let's see what you got.
Yeah, 36 yards is a long field goal at this.
Oh yeah,
this level.
Oh yeah. Listen,
I would honestly equivalent that to a 55-yard field goal in the NFL.
Having fun with your words there, buddy?
Yep.
I can only say that because I do the same thing. Me having ADHD, my brain's like, you will say all of this at once, and it comes out.
Yeah. It's all right. It happens. Happens to the best of us.
It does. You can ask Alan. Alan will tell you. He has to look at me. Dude, really? Just think of your statement. Anyway, here we go. And I don't know who moved first again.
It's definitely going to go on the offense.
And that'll.
Yeah, it looks like the center was supposed to snap the ball there because everybody else moved but the center.
Oh, wait, so you're saying it was false start on everybody but the center?
I've been in a situation like that where
you were supposed to snap it?
I was supposed to snap the ball, but you didn't. And everybody else moved but you. So
there's number 21 trying to get around to the outside, and he gets maybe a yard and a half.
Port Orange looking for something here to spark this offense. 7.5 to go in the 4th quarter. Down by 2 scores. And two-point extra points as well.
Yep.
Which is also very important.
There's a snap. Trying to make somebody. I mean, he's making multiple people miss. He's just not being able to get anywhere.
Yeah, Atwell had the pocket collapsed pretty quick, but he did a good job making a couple guys miss, but nothing was really open down the field.
No.
So best case scenario there for him to just eat the sack.
Got a little Star Wars in the background. Bum 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 bum. Pass, and it's caught by number 72. Number 72 gets slung to the ground by number 1. Jakari White.
You have Alfred Dokes on the reception there. And that's going to bring up 4th down. 4th and about 12. It's just really nothing clicking here for this Port Orange offense. I mean, they're trying a little bit of everything, and I respect they're trying everything, but it's one thing after another for them. So now Schenk at quarterback for Port Orange.
That looks like an unexpected snap. He wasn't ready for that one, but he catches it. Getting around the corner. He's got himself a 1st down and then some. What a play there by Liam Schenk.
Just me talking about their offense being lackluster to this point. They break out a 40-yard run.
He said, "I'll show you, Mr. Broadcaster."
Yeah, yes. Schenk, good run there.
Schenk said, "Oh, really? We're lackluster? Watch this. Catch me if you can."
And he's had a couple good runs today.
He has. That's easily his best one of the day.
Yes, for the whole offense of Port Orange, best play of the day for them. It really keeps them in this game. If they didn't get that, it'd definitely be a rough time to get back. But now it definitely keeps them alive in this game.
Just 5.5 under left to play in the game. I'd like to thank Total Spine and Orthopedics. You don't have to live in pain, or you don't have to live with pain. Give them a call for your free MRI screening at 321-499-4646 for your free MRI review. Or find them online at Total Spine and Ortho. And there's a fumble, and almost looked like Port Orange didn't even realize it was a fumble.
Yeah. Atwell did a good job just falling on it.
Atwell saw green grass. He saw an open lane. He goes, "I'm gonna hit it." And
yep.
There's a football I gotta have there. And that's another high snap. And Suntree Viera misses on the blitz. And Atwell again getting a couple yards, but that's still getting something out of what should have been a disastrous play.
The edge pressure is killing Port Orange right now. They're containing that quarterback and making him step up in the pocket, and they also have linebackers collapsing on those gaps. So it's tough sledding when they're trying to throw the ball here.
Still 3rd and about 15. Handoff right up the gut, and
looked like almost a QB sneak there. Just to try to get a couple yards to make this 4th down a little easier. 4th and about 15 to go. Under 4 minutes to go in the game. Port Orange trailing by 16. Atwell lined up at quarterback. Bit of confusion in the backfield for Port Orange here.
Atwell drops back. Flags already. There's a shot, and 2 Hawks fighting for, 3 total Hawks fighting for it. 2 Suntree Viera Hawks fighting for it. That was number 48. I don't have a 48 on my roster. I have it as a 45. So I think Luke Espinal and number 42, Ryan Marsh, were fighting over that one.
Yeah, much confusion in the backfield for Port Orange there. That wasn't good from the start.
And that was an illegal formation. That was the flag there. Obviously declined. Turnover on downs. And Suntree Viera will take over 1st and 10 in Port Orange territory.
I'm interested to see if Viera will keep passing. I don't think that they will, but I wouldn't count it out.
Not with 3.5 minutes left now. As aggressive as this coaching staff likes to be, I can tell you they're also, when they need to get conservative, they will get conservative. Coach Ramsey over there is going to tell his boys, Teeter, Keith, 2 hands on that football, and you do not, I don't care what happens, you will not lose my football. Ramos, that goes for you too. Coach is sending it.
There's the pass.
There's a pass to number 18. 18 dragging defenders until he's finally brought down just outside the 20-yard line.
Told you not to count it out.
Robert Gutierrez.
Ramos with a beautiful ball.
That ball was either coming to him or was going to bounce off his chest and hit the ground. I mean, that
And led him perfectly on the slant.
absolutely.
In stride. Does that clock ticks under 3 minutes to go.
And right now he's, hey, slow down. Get the play call. Slow down. Take your time. Enjoy your time in the huddle. Where's the team going, after we get this win here? What's the move?
They took a timeout.
Okay, so. Well, I don't know.
Maybe they just, I'm not sure what was going on there, why they took the timeout.
I'm not sure either. While they take a timeout, let's go ahead and talk about our sponsors. Total Spine and Orthopedics. You don't have to live with pain. If you suffer from neck, back, arm, leg, hip, knee, or joint pain, Total Spine and Orthopedics board-certified doctors and minimally invasive treatments are here to help you get back to doing the things you enjoy most in life without the painful distractions. Call today to book your free MRI review at 321-499-4646 or visit them online at www.totalspineortho.com. I'd also like to thank Stacy Ann Zeller. She's a realtor with the Brevard team at Compass. Whether you're buying, selling, and or relocating, give her a call today at 321-785-7653. Email is at the bottom of your, or was at the bottom of your screen. It's at sold at StacyAnnZeller.com. Ramos fires to the outside, and he's got a receiver. That's number 28, I believe.
22.
22, that's Riley Ramsey.
Yeah, I mean, they're still passing the ball. I'm a bit surprised to see it, but, I mean, it's working for them.
Yep.
It's working just as effective as a run play for them right now.
I'm just as surprised as you are, if not more. And it's going to bring up second down and about 6 or 7. Ramos taking a shot to the end zone, and it's caught. It's caught. Touchdown, Suntree Viera.
I thought that ball was batted down. But great play by Teeter to go up and grab that ball.
I mean, who else? If you're going to take a shot, who else? Malachi Teeter.
Yeah, I looked like Hicks had his hands on the ball, and Teeter kind of just snatched it away from him on that one.
I was ready to call an interception. I mean, that was great coverage. That was just Teeter saying, I want the ball more.
And also great trust by Ramos to trust in his guy and,
Yep.
and know how skilled he is to come down with that football for a touchdown.
All right. So with 1:54 left to go, it's a 2-point kick. And that snap took its time getting back there. But
luckily, Ramos didn't extend his leg on that one, and he was smart enough to hold up. It could have been not so good.
22-0 here on the Stacy Ann Zeller scoreboard.
Minute 54 to go. Yeah, Port Orange here. I mean, definitely spirits are low on the sideline, but as a coach, you tell your guys, let's go get some momentum heading into next week. Let's build off something here.
Right. Yeah, perfectly said.
Hawks defense have been Suntree Viera Hawks defense have been all over the field.
Well, actually, same could be said for both defenses. It's been fun to watch both of them. And that was a sidearm pass that went nowhere.
Yeah, Atwell. I mean, he was open, but just a little short on the throw on that one.
Clouds, if you want to come but not bring rain, that would be fantastic. Just putting that out there.
I'm glad it's windy, though. Oh.
Yes. Oh, that one into the helmet, and Suntree Viera had a shot at it, but it bounced into his chest, and that's the third or fourth unexpected snap we've seen today, where it's either just bouncing into his chest or bouncing in that time into his face mask.
What great snap, though. I mean, mistimed, but you couldn't have got a better snap than that, right? In his face mask.
Right. I mean, look. I mean, because it's back there in half a second.
Yeah, it's a nice, steady, quick snap. Just mistimed a couple times today.
You got 12U and 14U coming up after this broadcast. What will happen is we'll shut down this stream, and we'll get our devices cooled off for a quick minute because this phone has been going since 6U at 8 a.m. this morning, and I was lucky to get some cloud cover earlier. It was a blessing, but that doesn't mean this heat still hasn't hit these devices. So we cool them off for a few minutes before 12U gets started.
Looked like your wish came true. Got a couple clouds covering us now.
Now let's see if the second half of that wish comes true.
Yeah, I think it will. I believe.
I hope your belief is correct, because I said I believe earlier, and well. And there's ball's out, fumble, and Suntree Viera will jump on it, and that will be a Suntree Viera turnover to end the game. Okay, there's a minute 12 left, but
yeah, Shank on the carry took a big shot, but nothing. Great tackle there by number 32 to put his shoulder into the ball and pop it out.
Carter Martinez.
You can't get a better tackle than that, unfortunately. Just a little shaken up Shank is, but looks to be okay.
And I think we might just see 1 or 2 run plays, possibly a kneel down.
Yeah, I would be a little surprised to see a pass, or completely surprised. But we were proven wrong last drive.
But you're up by 3 scores now.
Yeah, at this point, it's you should just run out the clock here.
You're done.
Make sure nothing else goes crazy and nobody gets it hurt.
As 12U enters the sideline, get set for their game. There's the handoff into Teeter. Teeter cuts back inside, cuts back outside. Are you kidding me? Malachi Teeter said he's going for 3. Touchdown, Suntree Viera.
Yeah, and the clock's going to run. The referee whistled a running clock on that play. So this should wind down to the end of the game after this extra point attempt.
That is a third, right? I didn't miscount?
Yes, that's his second.
Okay,
because he had a receiving touchdown, and that was his first rushing touchdown.
Got it. Okay. See, this is why we keep you around. All right, you're good at remembering things that I don't. Malachi Teeter's second touchdown of the day.
5 seconds, and the clock's gonna come to an end.
No, and the rest no, you got to take the point. And the coaches came out to tell their players that, and the ref's like, no, I can do that.
Snapped the ball, and kneel it. That's what
Right.
looks like what they're going to do. Oh.
I mean, anyway, so that will do it. 28-0. Let me go ahead and update the scoreboard for my purposes so I remember later. 28-0. Suntree Viera picks up the victory. And, folks, we're going to sign off here and get ready for 12U action. For Chase, I'm Caleb. See you for 12U in, I would say, about 10, 15 minutes.